Hello, beloved. This is your sister Evangelist Marie, and this is our 80-day, 80 into our Bible reading in 365 days. May the Lord be blessed. May the Lord be magnified. I am so grateful to be in this journey with you. It's not easy. Even though my voice is gone, I'm gonna still do what we have said we will do. Because as we serve a faithful God, we also need to be faithful in our commitment. So as per our schedule, this is the 21st and our 80-day into our Bible reading. We have to read Deuteronomy chapter 18, 19, 20, and 21. And to read Acts of Apostles chapter 22, verse 22 to 30, and then start Acts of Apostles chapter 23 from 1 to 11. Let us dive into it. Deuteronomy chapter 11. Let's go to it. Deuteronomy chapter 18, not 11, chapter 18. Chapter 18. Chapter 18 talk about the portion of the priest and the Levite, because they have no inheritance among their brethren, and the law is their inheritance. And he said to them, so the law is their own inheritance. It means that they have more than everybody. And in verse 10, he said, there shall not be found among you anyone who make his son or his daughter pass through the fire, or one who practice witchcraft, or a soothsayer, or one who interpret omens, or a sorcerer, or one who conjure spells, or medium, or a spiritist, or one who calls up the dead. You see that Jesus have come and he has done great things. He has done marvelous things. We live among all those people, but in that day, before the redemption of man, it was not that so. Those people was not supposed to even live among the children of Israel. Verse 15, the Lord your God will raise up for you a prophet like me from your midst, from your brethren. Him you shall hear. And this is one thing that I get here. Now, when it comes to the things of the Lord, there is no inheritance that this is my son will take over me. But if it's a kingship, yes, the Lord said that after me, after you king, your child that came from you need to succeed after you. But in things of God, God is the one choosing. It's not something that is inherit. So, like for example, Moses was a great prophet, the friend of God, but he have children. But the Lord did not choose one of his children, because everything is according to the law. Now, coming to the priest, we have Aaron, that he chose to be priest, and then his descendant. So there is a difference between those two. Now, verse 22, when a prophet speak in the name of the law, if the thing does not happen or come to pass, that is the thing which the law has not spoken. The prophet has spoken it presumptuously. You shall not be afraid of him. You shall be afraid of the prophet. But when the prophet say things that does not come to pass, this is how the Lord say we shall know them, that they did not speak from him, that the thing will not come to pass. But nowadays, when the thing don't come to pass, they say because you did not believe or because you did. No, when they say it is not for you to believe or not to believe, because when it's come out, it's coming out. When the Moses in Egypt was saying that tomorrow there will be like a grasshopper and all that. Either people believe or not, the next day it will be the way that he say. So, chapter 19 of Deuteronomy, the 3 cities of refuge. So he was built. God was so good that even people that commit atrocity, he built a city that when you find yourself guilty, if you run and go to that city, no one should go there and pick you up, because that's the place that you need to stay and get some refuge. So it was like a type of prison now. But now, if he said that in this chapter that if somebody kill, you lay somewhere waiting for your neighbor and strike him dead and run there. They shall send people to go and pick you up and kill you. So, and then Deuteronomy 18, chapter 19, verse 15. One witness shall not arise against a man concerning any iniquity or any sin that he commit. By the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, the matter shall be established. No one witness, 2 or 3. This is the word of God. And I know that you have been hearing that in the mouth of 2 witnesses, the truth is established. It comes from Deuteronomy chapter 19, verse 15. Your eye shall not pity, life shall be for life, eye for eye, tooth for tooth, hand for hand, and foot for. Imagine, that was the thing. You cut my hand with, there's no, okay, he did that. No, hand for hand, teeth for teeth. So that was the law and in those days. Now, the principle of governing and welfare. When you go, so this one is too long, and you shall say to them, the law. So it's just to know that who is in you is greater. But in verse 5 to verse 7, it was to tell you what I understand from these verses is that it's not the plan of the Lord for you to build a house and you will not be able to live in it. So it doesn't come from the law. It's not for the Lord for you to open a shop and you will not profit, or get married and you will not profit. So whatever the Lord gives you, you shall enjoy. And when it's contrary, that's not the will of God. You need to stand up and pray against it. So let us go chapter 21. It was the law concerning unsolved murder. So female captive and the firstborn and all that. And then the rebellious son. That's what scared me. That you shall stone your own son when he go against the word of the Lord. Now let's go to Acts of Apostles chapter 22. That we will finish and start 23. So 22 from 22 down. So from 22 down is again Paul and claiming citizenship of Roman and all that, talking to them. Now, Act of Apostles 23. Then Paul said to him, God will strike you because the high priest. So again, there are people that wear big robe and say they are this, they are that, but they forgot the main thing, knowing the word of God. And this is what we are doing. So I challenge you, beloved, because this is our 80 day into our Bible reading. So I challenge you again that in this year 2025, you will seek intimacy with God through his word, because God is his word and God is the word. And I want you to know God by yourself through his word. There is no other place that you go and seek God. God is his word. So learn to know God by yourself through his word. Let what you are hearing come to confirm what you have read, what you have read. I always read what you have read. So let no man fool you by something that you don't is in the word of God. Please know God by yourself through his word. May the Lord bless you. As per our schedule, tomorrow be Saturday the 22nd. We again have a lot of chapter to read. Is Deuteronomy 22, 23, and 24. 4 chapter. Then we have to finish Act of Apostles chapter 23. So this was our Bible reading today. So remember the prayer again and again in Numbers chapter 6. Numbers chapter 6 verse 24 to 26. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace. Shalom.